very warm welcome from the Royal Oak Bowling Club here in Auckland for week 3 of Twilight Bowls. This fast-paced version of the game really is proving very popular and is a great option for clubs who are looking at attracting community members to their club rooms to try the game. Whether it's your Twilight Bowls or your business house or just an open day or a roll-up, this might be the format to suit you. It's a 6-week competition we're running, so we're pretty much at the halfway stage. If you don't recall or you're new to this, let's have a look at the format that'll be used tonight. You'll see 4 5-end games of 3-bowl pairs. If necessary, and we haven't had to use them yet, a tie-break will be played, and they're playing in the same direction. So you'll see the bowls shunter in action, collecting the bowls and taking them back. Tonight's 4 teams, well, Teo Turua and Taiki Panyani from the Cook Islands, Peter Shane and Rob Ashton return. They're the young at hearts from last night. Kirsten Edwards and Amy McElroy, good mates who proved today that they're also good shoppers. Adam Bailey and Lee Warburton are playing, and they're good mates as well. So some high-class action tonight. The draw, you'll see Teo and Taiki playing Peter and Rob, and Kirsten and Amy playing Adam and Lee. The losers go through and play each other for 3rd and 4th. The winners go through for the big prize money. World champion Taylor Bruce is again in our commentary team, along with myself and Alex Reid.
Thanks, John. Yeah, looking forward to this one. We've had our first day yesterday, so this is the second day of week 3 of the Twilight Bowls League, and as we heard at the top of the show, we've got Teo and Taiki, who've only played one night's worth of bowls, taking on last night's winners, Peter and Rob. How are you feeling about this matchup, Taylor?
I'm excited, especially after seeing Peter and Rob in action last night, and great performances throughout the evening. I think it'll be cool to see how they go against Teo and Taiki.
And this Rob Ashton here on his forehand side. They were on full flight last night, weren't they, Rob and Peter?
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see a bit more drama on the green as they
Oh, what a bowl!
call shots for each other and analyse the head.
I mean, as first bowls go, that was an okay one there from Rob Ashton. You'd be happy with that.
Way to start the evening.
So this Taiki here, he was the skip of the Commonwealth Games bronze medal that was won by the Cook Islands in Australia the time before last, wasn't it? 2018?
Yes, it was. Clearly has talent in the game, and nice to have the opportunity to be playing in a Twilight Bowls League and have a few Kiwis get to know how well these two can play. Absolutely.
And we see here Rob Ashton, and again, he's out of the blocks pretty quick. That's 2 good bowls. The jack, of course, has been moved off the stickers, sort of taking our cue a little bit from curling there, Taylor. And curling, they call the circles the house. I don't know what we call it in bowls. Stickers.
Target area, maybe.
I've got nothing. Commentary's got off to a great start here at the Royal Oak Bowling Club.
Nice wee reply there. Just short of the jack, but able to be used for a wee edge off and will help reduce any counts. You know, a big number if Peter and Rob keep, nailing the jack.
Steering this one down.
Good home.
Taylor, did you like my introduction of Amy? And
loved it. Yeah, loved it. It was definitely a productive day at the shops today. Yeah, nice to go to an Auckland mall and there's a bit more to choose from.
So we only saw Teo and Taiki on the first week, didn't we?
Yes.
They weren't available last week, so let's see what they've picked up. They enjoy playing aggressively too.
So they've only played two games of bowls this Twilight Bowls League, whereas Peter and Rob have played 6 games. So a little bit more experience on this televised rink.
Just you and me, eh? Just you and I.
Cameraman Max over to the right there doing a good job and picking up some of those great little shots that we've seen.
Yeah, I've been very pleased. It's been some very satisfying shots. Again, I go back to what we're calling it tonight. It was the oh no.
What, the bowls?
It was the bowl
Shunter tonight.
bowl
It was a bulldozer.
Bowls.
the bulldozer last night.
Bulldozer,
I don't know if we want to make that a thing.
And we go
But-
bowl shunter.
Yeah. Well, I went out and tried it today when Amy and Kirsten were
Bowl
around,
shunter.
and I picked it up, and I didn't pick it up. I gathered the bowls, tracked them down to the other end, and then about 4 meters out, I just gave it a heave, and so I shunted them off, and they landed in the right area. And I said shunting now, and they lifted their feet, so they didn't break ankles.
Oh, look at this.
Good, nice touch.
Very nice.
Beautiful bowl.
Just behind the jack in a very handy spot there. Peter not looking too pleased with it.
Up through there, mate. You get a little bit of that kid, he'll get the shot over there.
Very focused man, Peter Shane. Came to New Zealand at the age of 17 from Croatia, and part of a very vibrant and active Croatian community in the New Zealand bowling scene. Great bowl. Some of the most famous names, John, in New Zealand bowls in the last century have been of Croatian descent.
Yeah. Give me 10.
10
5.
what? 10 what?
10 names.
Well, there's what? Martinovic's,
Yeah.
Ankovic's,
Yeah.
Shane's.
Yeah.
That's
Try
3.
one on this side over here. Try
And then we have to get back to the bowls.
Yeah.
On that front one.
Perfect weight with that bowl. Teo will be gutted that line just hung out.
So what's Peter doing here, do we think, Taylor?
Similar to his last, I would say. I mean, one more roll on that bowl that he rolled onto last time will get them the shot. Unless he's switching hands, I can't tell.
It's quite awkward, isn't it? I've been fooled a few times with that particular shot.
Oh, he has. Still same chances. He could still roll the front, and you know, if he slides past, he could sit that back shot and make 3 of it. So that is a great option. Seeing the head laid out how it is, there was plenty of chances down that hand.
Here we go, already at the end of the first of 5 ends here. Game 1, night 6.
Oh, look at this shot coming in. Is he going to be up? Is he going to be up?
Oh, just fell
Great
short.
line, wasn't it?
He needed to mix those 2 bowls
Yes.
together. The last one was perfect weight, next one was perfect line. Always the way. It's easy to do in bowls.
The Sundays, John, there's number 4. The Sundays from Oratia,
Oh, okay.
SUNDE. If you've been there in Orchard in the West Auckland, you'll know that name.
Boticas. Not quite from Croatia. Very from, possibly.
I'm sure
That neck of the woods.
someone will absolutely let us know.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the shunter,
Yeah.
beautifully delivered by Ben.
Teo doesn't muck around, does he? He just gets straight on the mat, confidently plays the bowl. Obviously quite an instinct player.
Yeah, he joined the Bridge Park Bowling Club because he was playing tennis, which makes sense. So the tennis club is like a lot of bowling clubs in New Zealand. The tennis and bowling clubs have grown up alongside each other. So he was playing tennis and looked over the fence and thought bowls looked like a good time, and he knew some of the people who were playing. So took
Cool.
the sport up about 9 years ago and hasn't looked back. He went to the World Championships as part of the Cook Islands team. He's played into centre for Auckland. And like you said, very instinctive player.
Watching it intently to
Yeah.
see where it's going to end up. I think it's just going to hit that front bowl. And it was on to a good track too.
Far away now.
He won't need to change much for his next.
We asked the players, Taylor, like, what's your favourite post bowls celebration meal and drink? And Teo said a steak and wine. So I firmly agree with that sentiment.
It's a good question. You know, I like any question to do with food. So.
Food's great. Talking of food, they have wonderful food here at the Royal Oak Bowls Club. If you want to come and watch the Twilight Bowls League live, you've got 3 weeks left to do so. And to be fair, we've got enough bowls that if you left now and you live in Auckland, you might get here in time to watch the last couple of games. So turn up every Tuesday and Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. Got a very good menu and good bowls to watch to boot.
A couple of the players were talking while they were warming up tonight about that backhand for the right-hander. Just that it was a little bit of guesswork involved. They weren't too sure what they might get out of it. So mainly favouring the forehand. Seemed to be a bit truer, but you know, that's what you put up with, isn't it?
Well, we might be able to expect some tight heads this evening. A lot of the teams have had a wee roll up this afternoon in preparation for the games tonight.
Some very good bowls played in roll-up. Although that's always the way, isn't it? You practice, usually you practice brilliantly, and then it's about putting that onto the green when it matters.
Yeah, how often do people draw touches on trial ends and then first end it's nowhere near?
What a waste.
Yeah. Just shows when you're relaxed and you just focus on the process, then actually you can bowl quite well rather than taking on the pressure of the fact that you've started a game.
It's on that red and it goes.
Just running on a wee bit, isn't it, here?
Peter not sure there who's holding what.
My hair is quite that much.
Oh, I've gone out there again.
Yeah.
It's a case of knowing absolutely straight away, isn't it?
That's a case of getting him before Peter says something.
Yeah, possibly.
Still tight, mate. Draw one. Beat that last one, you'll get it.
It's interesting delivery from Taiki. It's sort of quite. I don't even know how I would describe it. So that's great for a commentator. We see a lot of flowing deliveries. I'm not sure if I would class Taiki's delivery as flowing. Very effective, obviously, but sort of.
Yes, it gets it away quite smoothly at the end. It's almost like he lines his whole body up to the line that he's bowling.
There's a million and one ways to play a bowl, of course.
Exactly. If you do the same thing every time,
You
then
got him, you got him, you got him, you got him, mate.
What a bowl!
Oh, it might have
And
made
for
two of it.
One in the measure done, but play there then. You beat that, you'll get shot.
Great stuff.
Right,
It turns on that end.
right.
It's a good shot if you were just talking about his style and get a perfect camera angle on what he does.
I know, but might hit that ball and then it will.
We late turn
Side
here.
edge. Well done, mate.
Definitely only one.
Go one.
Cut it down.
I'll get it.
Speed that.
Seeing a lot of players visit the head this week.
Yes.
For week 3 of this event, and just shows they're comfortable on the rink and they're getting very involved and wanting to see what's happening and get an idea of how far away things are.
Certainly becoming more comfortable, aren't they, the players now? I think we're seeing these Peers teams at their best. Even for a pair like Teo and Taiki, we've only seen once. Seem more comfortable on this third night, perhaps even just watch the bowls.
Peter, stop standing there, Peter, would you?
One black.
Yeah, it's hard as a player on a TV rink, remembering to stand on the side. That's why you've sort of got to train yourself into doing it all the time. Even just for normal games where, you know, your opposition or your own team want to be able to see the centre line, it makes sense to stand to the side.
We're just going to see a replay. Here we go. So this bowl of Ashton's on the forehand. 1, 2, or 2 rolls on the bowl he hit, and this collision bowl came around the corner. Very well played shot, wasn't it?
Great weight, because we can see the bowl that hit the front one actually followed through nicely to potentially count as well. So it was a very well executed promotion there.
So as we keep telling you, they get 6 bowls each when they've played the last 3. They then lead for the next end. So Ashton gets 6 in a row, and he's just played that very good one. As I'd say, wasted a good green there.
Yeah. Very frustrating as a player.
Depends how you look at it.
Yeah.
You could see the positive as well and understand that it's on a good line, and all you need to do is add a meter, you know.
So you're the optimist of the commentary booth, Taylor?
Well, I guess...
And the only one that's a world champion, so I'd be listening to you. Great bowl. Rob started his sporting career playing football in the UK, then moved to Crown Green Bowls and then outdoor bowls when he came to New Zealand. He's been playing for 37 years. Had a lot of success in that time.
Yeah, it's a long time to play the game, but it's amazing how fast the years go. Probably feels like he's only been playing half that. And
Yeah. You do blink and miss it sometimes.
It's a couple of white bowls closest to the jack. Nothing really close. Ashton looking to improve on his last. Not too wide again. Yep.
All right, we'll just keep talking over that.
Excuse me, just frog caught in my throat.
Make a count, bro.
So
Look at Peter. Look at him. Look. He just slight shake of the head as if to say, "What are you doing, Rob?" Rob standing a safe distance away from him.
that's great stuff.
Yeah. And afterwards, I just grin about him.
This is tracking nicely. I think he might be looking to hold 3 on the crossover here, which is very helpful for the skipper.
Last night I spoke about Peter's backhand runner and we didn't get to see it. I wonder if now is a time where the backhand runner might be removed from the locker. My opinion, he's got the nicest one in New Zealand.
I will say though, a fast shot on this type of surface isn't as easy on an outdoor green. You know, it can just slide and slip a little bit more with that velvety surface. So sometimes just that touch of weight off can be more effective.
Very seriously looking at this. So Peter, let's see what speed the bowl exits his hand at. Not far away here,
This
Peter
is a great
Shane.
shot.
This is right, isn't it?
Perfect bowl.
Oh, almost great.
I mean, it's not quite a run shot, but I'm going to call it. What a great shot that was from Peter Shane.
Again, it's probably the right kind of weight for that shot on this surface, and he had all the chances to land for second or third if he didn't quite get that perfect jack result.
Oh, that's when Rob says, well, you know, you laughed at my bowl that was wide. Look how helpful it's been now. On the line, so.
Be looking to capitalise on this, put the pressure on Teo.
Switching to the other side of the rink.
This is great.
Oh, how good is Peter Shane?
Getting an early clap from Rob.
Yeah, and rightly so.
Well, Teo wasn't far away. His line was pretty good with his previous one. Just got hooked up on that Ashton bowl. Might get hooked up again. What do you know?
No,
Just
I
round
think
it.
he's just past it. It's just whether he's got the weight to get to the head. Not a bad effort, really.
Yeah.
Very good bowl.
Down.
May even have made him one
Oh,
down.
well, there you go. Very good bowl.
Try that again, mate.
Gosh, it doesn't look like that from where we're sitting, does it?
Mate, 3.
What a great shot that was from Teo. Remember, he crossed over 3 up and then was immediately deflated after Peter Shane played that. Great first bowl.
Just cutting under there.
Good try.
Feels like an important bonus bowl here from Teo.
Quite happy with it.
What a great line.
Yeah. Oh.
That's,
Really good bowl.
that's class.
Yeah. Rob Ashton saying great bowl. So 2 shots there to Teo and Taiki. They take the lead at 3-1 after 3 ends of this first match.
Fourth frame about to get underway.
So
I can't work it out. Last night it was swinging beautiful. Just
let's just rewatch Teo's moments of brilliance here. So the jack's been moved over to the right. Teo's first bowl just sneaks past the front one. So that was in to hold 1 shot. And then rinse and repeat with the second one. That's classy stuff, isn't it?
So good to see. Audience behind look like they're pretty happy with that too. They're all sort of leaning to see where the bowl's going to end up. Helpful start behind the jack.
Probably pretty much the weight he had to play in this
Yeah,
previous bowl,
exactly.
because the jack had moved down, moved back and a wee bit to the side.
So we have done some statistics to peruse. Now we've had a few games played, and I can tell you that, and to be fair, I mean, Teo Taiki probably not the best ones to use. They've played 2 games there. Average points per ends that they've won, they score 1 point per end won. Peter and Rob score 1.6 points per end won. So their scoring rate, interesting. Topping the table, of course, at average points per end won, Adam and Lee, who we're going to see a bit later on tonight. They score 1.87 sort of points when they do score, which indicates they've been... Sorry, I was just distracted. That indicates they've been scoring multiple points more often than others. I think we've found Peter Shane's favourite song. It's Shockingly Lucille by Kenny Rogers.
So please explain to me, what is a broke serve in the stats?
It's when the opposition's got last bowl and you score. So if I'm playing you in a game of singles and you've got last bowl in a game of singles and I score on that end, I've broken your serve. Or like broken the throw in a game of darts, it's the same thing. So
I see.
it's the ends where...
Please, you asked the question.
I thought, am I going to be silly asking this question, but I'm going to be honest and say I don't understand.
Okay, I might put a little explainer. I'm glad it's a good question to
Yeah,
ask. So
yeah.
it's here, when the opposition has last bowl,
Yep.
this bowls
Yep.
is designed that when you have the last bowl, you should be scoring. So if you don't score,
Right.
you've broken the serve.
My mind went to tennis and I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. You may see that graphic changes.
I'll stay at the back in case he runs.
So Teo and Taiki hold shot at the moment. It's a very lonely wee bowl in the head there though.
Putting it to the left in case he runs again.
Oh yeah. Will probably happen.
We're already on the 4th end. It's one of these things about this format. 5 ends, you blink and you miss it. Peter and Rob won last night's Twilight Bowls, and they're 2 down on the penultimate end of the first game tonight. So really needing to score here. And looking, well, I'll just pause on that,
I
thought.
paused too.
Great shot.
Well done, mate.
Looking in like they need to do something, is what I was going to say. What a great bowl that was from Taiki.
Team has set it up quite well this end. You know, you've got 2 behind, 2 on the head. You'll be feeling very happy with that.
So Rob Ashton won't want to throw out any wide ones now.
What's going to happen here?
He's not far away.
He's going to take
It's
it down.
close.
Oh, goodness gracious me. Let's keep an eye on his bowl. If it stays up on the paddock, that's brilliant, isn't it? So the jack's going there if the white bowl's hit.
Good. But if you're on it again, it's fine.
sense a run shot in Rob's future.
Yes.
Just have another look at the head in a moment and see what the situation is and what any movement of the jack might do.
Looks like the jack's going in the 7 o'clock direction, and we know there's a black bowl there, so I don't see why you wouldn't hit
Shooting
it.
straight for this ball here.
So Taiki would have just wanted another metre on there just to
Yes.
maybe be ready for any action of the jack moving. Rob Ashton won't be short here.
Worst
moment.
case is still really one
Yeah.
for Peter and Rob for Tia and Taiki.
Draw another one on, mate. Try and finish on the same side.
Feel like the jack's still going towards Rob's back bowl,
Yeah.
so if he executes the shot, he'll get one to that back bowl.
Not happy? Might be narrow. Is that a sign of being narrow? And if he's narrow, that's dangerous.
Pretty good.
Oh, he's put another one in.
Well,
Has he?
that's what they called. I think they're willing to take the risk of
Yeah.
going only one down and put the foot on the pedal and try and go into this last end with a even bigger lead.
You see where that white ball was pretty much touching the jack, so even just for Rob to touch that shot bowl will push the jack back enough to the
Well,
black, but he's going with a
Yeah,
bit of
you
weight.
wouldn't want it to be hanging around that middle patch.
He's
though.
close. He's close.
Right,
He's
Emma.
got it.
Good.
Oh my
Oh
God!
no.
Took out her own.
I don't understand what just happened.
We might need a replay of that one.
Peter can't even watch. Peter can't even look. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, 4.
He's
And it wasn't careless weight, but at the end of the day, they only had that one behind the head, so it's always going to be risky. And they're shaking hands. That's
shaking
the
hands,
end of
okay.
our first game this evening on week 3 of the Twilight Bowls League.
That's it.
So first game producing plenty of fantastic bowls and a lot of highlights, which we'll have a look at later on towards the end of the program. But the first of our matches tonight has been won by Teo and Taiki, beating Peter and Rob 4-0, or 7-1. In fact, 7-1, dropping that 4 on the fourth. So 7-1 the score. First game completed.
What a... that just turned on a dime. I thought Rob and Peter, everyone at home was watching. I thought, well, he's got that bowl square. The jack's going back. They're going to score a point. It'll be 2-4. Oh, goodness gracious. But here we go. Congratulations. Teo and Taiki through to the grand final later on tonight. And well, it turned into a convincing one, but it didn't feel like it was, to be honest. And the next game that we're going to watch will be Lee Warburton and Adam Bailey.
Yes, facing
they're
Kirsten
gonna-
Edwards and Amy McElroy.
Yes, so stay tuned because we'll work. Welcome back to the Twilight Bowls League. Here we are with the second game. The first game finished a bit early, but the second game we're going to see Kirsten Edwards and Amy McElroy take on Adam Bailey and Lee Warburton. It looks like an exciting game to me. How do we think it's going to turn out, team?
Can't wait. I'm excited. I can't call it. Both teams are playing well at the moment.
Certainly got the shots, these characters, in particular, Adam and Lee, we've seen them play some really good weighted shots throughout the contest. They seem to be a bit more aggressive, but only when necessary, of course. But gosh, you've played enough with Kirsten and Amy to know that they're not shy when it needs to be, some aggressive play needs to be made. So here's a good start. We touch her first up on the second game of our Twilight Bowls League, third week of the competition. Playing in the black bowls are Adam and Lee. Kirsten leading off initially for her and Amy McElroy.
Yeah, pretty good start here.
Yeah, might be more chalk again.
Yeah,
Oh.
looks like it.
Neither of them are like the square touches, but two nice bowls to play, isn't it? Like, you're happy enough with that as a start.
Lee's watching it very carefully, giving it a wee clap to hope that it goes a little bit further.
Haven't they been exciting to watch, this Twilight Bowls League, Lee and Adam? They're really enjoying themselves.
Victory celebrations are impressive whenever they play a top shot.
Kirsten steering this one down.
Good bowl.
Just a great team. We talk about, yesterday I was talking about when you see Peter Ballas isn't a draw, you'll still go down, and if you're a bowls watch, you go watch him. Same thing for your Kirsten and your Amy, both played for New Zealand, won national titles. If you're just looking for some games to watch, like, Kirsten's playing a game of singles at wherever it is, Burnside, you pop down and watch it because you just know you're going to see good bowls.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Very experienced.
The reason Amy's screaming is because the music is quite loud down there. She only wants to say it once.
Yeah, that's right. They are a vocal team, very used to playing together, and they know how to bring out the best in each other.
This might be good value here.
Almost a bit ripped off there.
Yeah.
Could have got a perfect edge.
Crossing over on this first end. Only 5 end games. They disappear so fast. Peter Shang watching on.
That's what I was saying at the start of the show, that it's really a good sort of format for introducing players to the game at your club when you're holding an open day or a business house bowls or a night when the weather's not too good. You say, right, we'll just play 5 ends. Here we go. 3 bowls each, go for it.
And there are plenty of those events around as well, John. We have about 470 bowling clubs in New Zealand, and the vast majority of them run a Twilight Bowls of some description. If you're watching on and thinking, I've watched this on our Sky Television for the last couple of weeks and think it looks like a bit of fun, it's easy enough to find a bowling club. You can just Google Bowls New Zealand, and our website has a page for every single club in New Zealand and contact details and what they offer. But absolutely, the Twilight Bowls format is a really relaxing one to play and a good time.
Yeah, it is a traditional sport, but I think people forget that there are ways to adapt it to make it quicker and more social if you want, to play that type of game.
Having a good mix, isn't it, Taylor?
Yeah, exactly.
Steering it down. Just slightly overplayed it.
Look at the lines of Adam and Lee. They're just down the centre line with all their bowls.
All in the middle. Big breath in. Spoken about before, had the same delivery forever, really.
Clearly works for her.
Oh, very effective. It's going to rip at the end. Oh, just a smidgen.
almost brilliant. Imagine if she had tucked behind that shot and sat that second shot for 3 or 4.
Very smooth. That bowl came out smooth as silk on the back end.
Sort of prowling after
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I'll say.
Must be very close here. This is good.
Careful, careful,
He's got the
careful,
jack.
careful.
Oh, locked it up nicely, I think.
Great
Yeah.
bowl. I was deeply concerned about the speed that he had played that with on his behalf, but he never had any doubt. What a shot.
2, maybe 3.
So, telling blow there from Lee Warburton.
Sit there.
I will say it's really interesting seeing these two interact. I mean, the celebration of that bowl was the handshake and the bit of the bump with the body, because obviously Adam being deaf, you know, they have to communicate and show that appreciation in a different way, and it's quite cool to see.
Fine away. Is she?
Oh, she found a gap. Where was the gap? I don't understand.
Lee taking a big deep breath of relief.
Measure.
What a cruel game we play.
2 it is. That's a very good first end, and we expected that from these, you know, younger but quite experienced players.
And we get to watch the replay here from this angle. Adam, look at Adam. Watch Adam's
Yeah.
reaction here. Great shot.
Just makes you smile, doesn't it? There's nothing better than seeing your teammate, you know, play a great bowl, and it just, it's
And
exciting
Lee was already
stuff.
down there, wasn't he? He'd followed
Yeah.
it all the way down there, so they were
Yeah.
within 5 or 6 metres of each other when it made contact. So a good start for Adam and Lee over Kirsten and Amy. A second match.
Stalking after it.
Well, you can just play the same bowl that he just played.
Yeah, that's right.
Goes back to the same spot. Is the mat always in the same place?
Yep, both fixed. Everything's fixed. One direction.
Gosh, there's no excuses there.
The idea being to make it as easy as possible. Keep it simple. And it's a nice rink. It does change, obviously carpet changes, but talking to the players, it's a nice rink. You know, it doesn't do anything absolutely crazy. I think reasonably consistent on both hands. The speed's nice. You can expect the bowl to break back into the head as we saw here. So roughly what you can ask for in bowls, isn't it?
And it's an interesting comment you made there, Taylor. There's no excuse. Because, you know, the mat's in the same place, the jack's in the same place. It just shows that bowls is not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, and it's quite a mental game.
Yes.
You know, if you've got that mental strength, then I think that can really come into play when there's no other things that are changing around, you know.
Goodness, I love those upside down sunglasses.
Yeah, she was explaining that I think they sit a bit more flush on the hat, so it means that the back of them doesn't annoy your ears.
Yeah,
Right.
that's right. She
Yeah.
was pointing
So-
that out last night. She turned them over and the arm was sitting on her ears and it was uncomfortable. So
It's not a fashion choice then, it's about practicality.
her favourite ones, aren't they?
Yes.
Hey look, I mean they're nice sunglasses.
Kirsten on the other
Perfect
hand.
for playing inside.
Inside.
Yeah.
That's right.
Absolutely correct there, Taylor.
This is the sort of style that young people will follow. I think that, you know, it's sort of Australian style, isn't it? Of delivering and keeping on walking and watching and grimacing and, you know, Chris really in love with the game, totally engrossed in it on delivery, being Warburton.
And it creates intensity. They've
Yeah.
only got 5 ends here. They need to make it count. So if it means chasing a bowl and really living every bowl, then it might help your performance.
Steering this one down.
Very calm and collected there, Amy, watching her bowl. This looks very good. If it holds its line, just ducking away.
Good shot.
So one shot, but there's some good placement there for Kirsten and Amy. This game's certainly not over yet as Adam and Kirsten come back down to the mat.
good wee matchup. Kirsten, like we've said before, very experienced, has played in the Blackjacks. But then you've got Adam, who's had some great success recently over at the the Deaf Championships and winning gold in the singles there.
It's really interesting looking at the statistics for these two teams. Kirsten and Amy and Adam and Lee are the two teams that top the table at the highest average points per end won. So they're the two teams, well, that tells us they're the two teams who've been scoring the most multiples over the games played. Kirsten and Amy played 4 games, Adam and Lee have played 6, and both of them, so Adam and Lee have held the mat and won 8 times and held the mat and lost 8 times, and Kirsten and Amy are 5 apiece, 5 each way on that.
I think it shows consistency, doesn't it, if they're able to
mile
score
away here.
multiples?
Oh,
Brilliant.
One down to 3 up.
Beautiful.
Stunning shot. Perfect weight.
Looks like just enough of a gap for a bowl here. This is one of the bowls where you feel like it should be nice and simple, but easy to get unlucky here for Adam Bailey. You could play it well and find fresh air.
They've got the bowl behind though, which could really help them in the
Through there.
situation.
Oh, gosh. That was unlucky. He's opened it up. He's got another one to go. Just love watching the players off the mat when they've delivered. How long they go without blinking. It's a total concentration. And I think Lee went right through until we cut away from him before he blinked.
Yeah, it's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah, it's just they just hold
You
their
do though,
eyes
you
open.
just, yeah.
Yeah, you want to see every bit of the ball going down.
I usually walk away from my bowls, John.
No,
Just go. No, it's so bad. There's nothing that I could possibly learn from this.
it's all information.
I was always taught actually, oh, that's a good bowl. When you play your bowl, walk forwards off the mat instead of backwards, so you're not
Yes.
tripping over anyone. That's probably the only thing that's ever stuck with me, which isn't that useful for bowls, but good for not tripping over people.
Well, it's
Always
good for
walk
forward
forward.
momentum
Yeah.
as well. I mean, if you're stepping back straight away, you could be taking weight off that bowl. It is actually really important to follow through if you can.
So Lee suggesting 3 down.
Big moment.
Just ask backhand
Going
a
back
bit of
quicker?
weight. Oh, he doesn't
Oh,
like
no.
it. It's an indication he might be a bit wide here. No, a bit narrow. Or he might still get something.
Oh.
Takes out one anyway. Yep. So it might be 2 all after 2 ends. 1 to go.
You bring in the other two.
What are they talking about here, Taylor?
Yeah, you draw one that you beat your last.
They're just looking to see if there's any opportunities to make a number here. But seems like they're going for the draw. No need to get too greedy early on, even though it is only 5 ends.
Very focused.
Yeah. Certainly flick off that black bowl, which is 3rd shot.
Was the Joe Edwards sniff there?
Bud, trying.
When Joe does it, it means it's a good bowl.
Get past.
And when Kirsten does it, it means it's a great bowl. What a shot, what a bowl.
That's great.
3. Well played, bud.
Wow, 3-2 after 2 ends. Kirsten and Amy dropped a 2 on the first, respond with a 3. This is turning out to be a great tussle.
Absolute beautiful bowl there. To explain my Joe Edwards comment to people who might not watch a lot of bowls, some people in all sports have things that they do consistently, and one thing that Joe will do, she's one of our most successful ever bowlers, and we'll just watch this shot here of Kirsten's. Perfection, followed by perfection. This is the second one.
Great bonus shot.
Absolute beautiful. What was I talking about? So Joe Edwards, she'll deliver a bowl, look down, walk 3 steps to the right, sniff twice, and then it's perfect. That's what she does, and I had flashbacks of that with Kirsten's bowl. I thought, gee, this must be a good one. I think she's done the good bowl sniff. Here it was again.
Yeah. Gosh, now she'll be saying, I didn't know I did that, Alex. Why did you point it out to everyone?
Look, it's a good shot.
Yeah.
That means it's good, I'm telling you.
There we are, so it's the sniff test.
Sniff. Oh, yeah. She sniffs, it's a good bowl. Sorry, Kirsten.
Oh dear. Oh, we're walking away.
That's the Alex Reid.
What you should never do.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I think he actually got his fingers caught. I think I heard it, like the
Yeah.
scrape of the fingernails on the.
It's kind of one of those
On the
bowls you
counter.
hopes out. Like as a player, you kind of want to go to the peg and say, actually, that one's gone, but it looks like it's still in. You have to live that one down for another, set of bowls.
No, it wasn't.
You sing out and say, oh, you didn't want it quite that wide.
I'd be too frightened to say that to my
Thank you,
skip.
pal.
Kirsten's not letting it phase her. She's going to stick to what she's doing and make that 2.
That's the experience as well, isn't it? You're not affected by what the opposition is doing. You're just playing your bowls.
Far better than the first.
Might go for a second shot here, will it? Just a flick in. Ah, beautiful.
Hey, you can get right back, bud.
Looking to cover early, get something behind. Not a bad strategy. Kirsten with her beautiful follow through. Again, she's had a very consistent delivery throughout the years that she's been playing as well.
Good shooting, bud.
Well,
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Good.
oh,
Oh,
Want some more weight.
yeah.
I briefly didn't see that the bowl was being delivered. I thought Lee was asking Adam to play a shot.
I
He was
see.
just willing the bowl.
Yes.
Just willing the bowl on.
I see body language is so important for their communication.
Great to see a good crowd here tonight at Royal Oak Bowls. 3 more weeks of this. Every Tuesday and Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. The kitchen's open with special. It's got special menu. A special menu. That's the word I was looking for.
People look like they're enjoying themselves, which is great to see. Yeah, this should come back. Sometimes there's that late turn on that hand.
Right, that's a
Here we
late
go, and
turn.
we're seeing it
Wow.
right
Great
now.
bowl.
Perfect. That's 3 at the moment to Kirsten and Amy. Lee's not going
Here
to
comes a yeet. Oh, swing and a miss.
No gentle run shot.
I think Amy and Kirsten will be looking to, change this up. The way it's sitting at the moment, it's great. They've got a good score, on the head, but it looks too easy to sit off drive. Now they can look to make it harder for the opposition. Kirsten's clapping it.
Yeah.
It's very similar. Just needs a wee
Well, if
more
it
weight.
nestles into those, it doesn't fatten the target,
Well
does it?
done,
Yeah.
mate. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Chances of Lee Warburton being short here. Low. Unless he's looking just to rest through it. So what's the decision-making process here to make, Taylor?
Well, he's already had a go at it. He wasn't far away. He just hit the gap. I'd say he'll go again, which
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
tell from the wee wind up here.
Oh,
Nearly took his own out.
we didn't make weight there.
No, you're all right.
Well,
Better
look,
than before.
yeah, well, look at the positives. There's plenty of room to draw now, isn't
Exactly, and he definitely cut it down. Oh no, still 3 to the white bowls of Kirsten and Amy. But Amy would love a toucher right now. Just
Can't
really
remember, any of those touches that they've got. So go for the ditch on it. The
don't
first
believe
one?
so.
Good, yeah.
Oh, look at this for a great track too.
Big turner, mate.
Oh, beautiful ball.
Well played, eh?
Oh, what a great shot. Well, wasting no time here on the back end. Came out pretty smooth. Hard to correct, back to a draw after two full-blooded yeets, Taylor.
Oh, he might just nestle that shot bowl. Wow, how unlucky. Pretty good effort there from Lee Warburton. Wonder if he's cut it down at all. Might still be 3.
1, 2, 3.
3 it is.
Oh, getting away on the score.
Well done.
Kirsten and Amy pick up 3 on that end.
6-2.
Great end for Kirsten and Amy as we enter the 4th end of Game 2, Night 6 at the Twilight Bowls League. That'll be helping their average points per end 1, I would suggest.
Yes, true. But again, like
Got on Facebook page today the 12-year-old from Invercargill.
Yes.
Won the
Zoe.
Centre.
Is
Yeah,
it?
Zoe. won
Yeah.
the Centre
Good
Triple
one.
C.
Good.
Zoe Beck,
Yeah.
12 years old, so the
Yeah.
youngest person in the history of the Southland Centre to have won a centre title. And there wouldn't be many around the country who could claim to be 12 years old and have won a centre championship. So congratulations to Zoe Beck. I suspect that's not going to be the last time we see her name.
Certainly hope not.
no, it's so cool to
I heard she
see
played with
success
Craig
across the country.
Arrows
And her mum.
And her mum, that's right, yeah.
which makes it even cooler, you know,
Yeah.
that whole
Look to give me
family
up and over.
success coming through.
Yeah, I think she said she wasn't all that keen on playing with her mum, but then they've turned out to be good teammates.
Emma Drake, the mother.
Yeah, good. Back with the 6-2 crunch time for Adam and Lee. They need to be in the zone here. They're 3, maybe even 4 down. They might certainly 3 down now.
Great shot, bud.
So big pressure on Adam Bailey.
I'm not going to say it, so we'll just wait. But we could be in for another short game if Adam misses this. He's been asked to.
Some quite dominant wins so far tonight.
He might just pull the jack back in at the 3.
Steering it
Oh,
down.
yeah, there's definitely
He's steering
chances.
it down.
Yeah.
Great shot. What a bowl. Jack in the ditch. Absolute perfection.
Under
Oh, look at
pressure.
there's Lee giving him that.
Woohoo.
Yeah, one down. That far off. Get another
One
good
down,
second.
yeah.
It's because he heard the commentary. Great bowl. Great bowl.
That was under pressure too, wasn't it?
was.
Not an easy shot to play.
Shows a bit of fight, you know. It's not over till it's over.
Oh, it's 5
Always
ends.
chances in bowls.
It's all he needed to do. You know, he's steering down the barrel. He's 6-2 down, 3 or 4 down on the head. Now he's got essentially pretty much unbeatable bowl. Well, it is unbeatable now because there's 6 white bowls played. Jack in the ditch. So they're only going to be 3 down, worst case scenario, going to the last end. What a shot.
Interesting decision. They could either look to take off that second shot and make 2 of it, but I think they've only got the next one anyway, so you could just draw and have the same result of scoring 2. It's whatever they think's the easiest shot for them. He has just played a runner.
I think that was what Lee was indicating, wasn't it? Get rid of
Yeah.
that.
It's the shot bowl there.
Still got to stay on. So I don't
I think
look as though they've got 3rd shot, have
he's looking to draw.
Draw it,
It's going to get the same result.
Yep.
And this could really close up this margin here. It could be 6-4.
Turning on a dime.
Looking good.
Turning on a dime. Is it going to stop? No.
Oh,
1 to them.
Great effort.
1 line. 1 to them.
Well, that's a lot more healthy than what it was looking. Looked like they might have ended up 9 or 10, 3 down after this, but that great shot from Adam Bailey took the jack into the ditch. He stayed there, and it's now 6-3, is it?
We get to see that bowl. Look at this. That was never
oh,
missing, was
so
it?
good.
Absolutely never missing. And the crowd goes wild in the background. Well yeeted from Adam Bailey. If we don't acknowledge that's a different word to drive a run shot, I'm sure we'll get away with it. 3 the difference.
Righto, Adam. One wonderful shot. You weren't far short, or weren't far away from making it 2 there. So
Yes.
on the mat now, put the pressure on like Kirsten and Amy have been, and just turn the tables a wee bit. Give yourselves a chance here.
Would be great to back up that shot with
Yeah.
a nice close draw. Change that
Right,
momentum.
buddy.
You're quite right.
Lovely delivery. Sniff, it's a good bowl. These bowls will turn back into the
Great finish,
head.
pal. Good kiss. Speed's brilliant.
Very encouraging feedback from Amy. Always helps when your teammate has some positive things to say. Especially if it's honest, you know. I always think give credit when credit is due. You know, there's-
Great weight. It was, wasn't it?
What do you do here?
I mean, I personally would just back the line, but what she's saying is, you know, given the position on the scoreboard, if they do have some confidence in the other hand, yeah, she's got 2 to change over.
So now's the time to change rather than
Yeah,
later.
yep.
Steering it down.
Great weight again.
And it works well with those 2 bowls, doesn't it? Because now Kirsten can make that correction with her next one,
Yes.
which is why she changed over with the second bowl and not the third.
Especially when you're already holding shot. Following the bowl.
Going down after it, needs the weight. Oh, what a curling broom there.
Sort of, they're blocking up the lines a bit here. Looks like Kirsten Amy could hit anything at this point. Oh no, with that nice late turn actually, looking from this angle it looks like it's in the line, but actually you can get round that quite nicely.
So you put yourself in Lee's shoes. He's 2 down on the head, 3 down on the card. How is he thinking of a way to get a 3? Like, where's the 3 here for Adam and Lee, which is the number of points they need to score?
Question, is a kill a kill?
Gets respotted on the 2 metre mark.
Okay, so I think I would start drawing on that forehand, looking to finish in that zone behind the jack or pick up the jack along the way and try and utilise that bowl behind the head. I think that's the only option they've really got here. A nice confident draw.
See this bowl on the Played a little bit later on tonight. Congratulations to Amy McElroy and Kirsten Edwards. We'll see them a little bit later on. But before we see them, we're going to see the minor final. Peter Shane and Robbie Ashton, last week's winners, taking on Adam Bailey and Lee Warburton. So don't stray too far. We'll be back after this.
Really wonderful to have you with us again, Taylor. I know people enjoyed our chat last night. And when we talked about World Championship and what it's meant to you, it's also meant a lot to New Zealand and to clubs out there, because you've been out there promoting and assisting in clubs, and you're quite happy to do that, aren't you?
I am. I love it. It's been great to have the opportunity to go to a few different bowling clubs that I wouldn't normally have the chance to go to, and meet a whole bunch of bowlers from around the bowling community. And it's amazing to see so many faces of people that have told us that they were supporting our Blackjacks over at the World Champs. It's awesome.
I think that's so important, because people may have watched you and did watch you, obviously, but really would think they'd get the chance to meet you and to talk with you and to have you guide them on their bowling. So it really is great that you're able to do that.
Oh, thank you. No, I really love it. I think, especially with that sort of coaching side of it, it's a bit of a mix between my passion for teaching and my passion for the game of bowls.
Yeah.
So any opportunities I get to be out there, I will take with two hands.
And as you're well aware, I've taken advantage of it at the bowling club that I'm involved with in Raumati, and on Friday you're going to be there and you're going to be playing a match and also then chatting to the audience. So that's really great. You're instilling and sharing your knowledge.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me with that. I'm really looking forward to it this weekend.
Great, all right. So Taylor is available. If you want to get hold of her through Bowls New Zealand, then she'll be more than happy if she can fit it into her itinerary. All right, back now with the next game here on Twilight Bowls.
Thanks, John. Yeah, I endorse those sentiments. Taylor's a great coach and good to have her there. And we see there, this is a 3-4 match that we're going to watch very shortly. Peter Shane and Rob Ashton, last night's winners, taking on Adam Bailey and Lee Warburton, who've just come off the back of a loss. And here we see the wider bracket. So later on tonight, the major final between Tio and Taiki taking on Kirsten and Amy. But now the 3rd versus 4th matchup between Peter and Rob, Adam and Lee. So make their way down. I think Lee and Adam will be looking to improve on that performance. They'll be a little bit disappointed. Just a couple of loose ends, but Kirsten and Amy didn't really let them play well. They just played such good bowls. And here we go. Rob Ashton now on his forehand. So both these teams, I think, looking to make amends for the first game. Straight into his work. His first bowl. Good green. He's finished past the head at sort of 12 o'clock as we see it. It's a good start.
The Did you notice Taylor's boots that she was wearing on the green there, Alex?
Oh.
Already we've had 17 calls of
Oh,
complaint.
stop it.
I wasn't going to say anything, John.
They are low and flat
Yeah, they are
and
indeed,
wide.
yep.
No, that's all good.
She wore them, she said, because she hadn't seen much of me and she thought I was quite a tall person, so she didn't want to be, she wanted to be a bit taller than me. So.
Just being a troublemaker, John.
Yeah.
I don't need any help with height.
No. Oh, good bowl here. Rob
Great
Ashton. Before we went out and chatted, I was sitting there with Peter Shane and his grandchildren. That's the youngest of his grandchildren we could see in shot. And he said the green has just slowed down dramatically. He said, so different to last night. And he just said, why?
Yeah, he's going to take that ball off the...
I don't know, John.
Yeah.
But great.
That's a test of bowling, isn't it? You've got to adapt.
Yeah.
Cool that he's got his family down to watch him play, Peter. Just saying before you guys came back from your little hike that both of these teams will be looking to make amends for their first games. Really, both feel like you feel like there's bowls that have been left unplayed by both of these teams.
Yeah, Adam and Lee straight into it after the last game.
Must be an interesting psychology. It does happen a bit in wet bowls, I suppose, but you lose a game and then you have to just go straight back into the next game. You're not riding that high. You're feeling pretty gutted. You've just lost a game of bowls on television, and 3 minutes later you've been asked to play another game of bowls. It must be interesting psychologically for those two.
It's all about resetting. I mean, it can go the other way as well. Speaking from experience at the Commonwealth Games, you qualify for the bronze playoff, but then you start the section play of the triples the same day, and then you go back to the fours and play it. It's sort of like a bit nerve-wracking starting a whole different tournament and then competition, and then going back and trying to play a medal match. So there's lots of emotions when you have to switch in between losses and wins and playoff games.
What's the feeling when you wanted to be playing for the gold, but you're playing for the bronze, which is still, it's a medal. Gosh, hugely successful, but so it a major difference, or is it just another game that you want to win?
There's definitely disappointment after having the opportunity to maybe be in the final, but then you still need to take yourself away from that and see the fact that a bronze is still an opportunity, and in the long term, if you could look ahead and come away with a bronze, you'd be pretty happy, wouldn't you? So it's just resetting, like I said, and being in a bronze playoff is brutal, because if you lose you go home with nothing. Whereas, it feels like a real win if you can get that bronze medal, whereas to get a silver you have to lose, which isn't as fun.
Staring down this bowl, Peter Shane.
I think Lee and Adam must be wondering if tonight is one of those nights where they're just not going to get the breaks. I mean, that last bowl of his, an inside edge of that black, which he got, but not enough of it to take it into the jacket. So it's just, perhaps they're thinking, oh well, tonight's not our night. And you can't afford to think that, of course, but there he goes.
With a bit of weight now. He's close to both. He's got them both. He's not got them both.
Got the follow through with the jack too.
I was watching the collision bowl intently there. It would have been fascinating.
Just try it, mate, yeah.
I think they'll still be feeling
Get a bit
pretty
of
positive.
white, you make these
They
count.
haven't been far away, and it can all change at any
I
moment.
played two already.
Yeah, that's fine. That ball's dead.
Feather of the jack here would be good, or a slide off that.
Yeah.
Do it. Take
Good
it
bowl.
back a bit more.
Good bowl.
Puts it straight back.
Classy stuff there from Peter Shane.
Family are smiling in the back.
Now, Lee would love to be able to smack that shot bowl and spring the jacket and go left as he sees it. Oh no, he's going to be a bit narrow on that.
Two.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 it is. So Peter and Rob get the good start in this
And the youngsters start off with
last
Booch,
match.
Pete and Rob.
Week 3 we are at Twilight Bowls League. That's the Royal Oak Complex.
There's a man on the screen on the far right, top right, John.
But this is
His
the game
nickname
for
is
the
Flash
youngsters.
Gordon,
We are
or
actually
Flash Gordon, which I've always enjoyed. So they just call him Flash as we watch this bowl here. Square through that, chipped out, one of the whites, followed through. You're right, Taylor, he was maybe realistically, I don't know, a centimetre narrow to get an amazing result with his follow-through bowl. And there we see Peter Shane's really good shot there.
Brings
For
applause from
second.
the family.
Gosh, he sort of holds that crouch for a while, doesn't he? It's a good workout for the legs.
Yeah, I don't have that level of oomph.
Yeah, it's quite static.
Very smooth.
Big breath from Peter. Behind while he watches Lee's bowl come down, preparing himself for what he needs to do next.
That's a good shot there.
This is looking good. Nice adjustment from his first. Gets a clap from Rob. Happy days.
That's a beautiful bowl, isn't it?
It's interesting seeing even sometimes where their eyes go, isn't it? Tracking from the bowl to the jack to see where it's going to end up. Yeah. I mean, I guess when we play outdoor, you actually see a lot of sunglasses, whereas indoor, you get to see the whole thing.
Because they watch the bowl as it gets away, they're looking up to where they want it to go through, and they see it go through that spot, and then they're checking as to its finish.
As this here from Peter Shane. Handy bowl.
Very good.
Taylor, we heard earlier on you're doing quite a bit of coaching around the country at the moment, which is wonderful. And on that note, we posed this question to Selena Goddard when she was in the commentary, doing commentary duties. But say we're talking to Joe Bloggs, and we'll just wait for Lee Warburton's bowl because he's looking very intent.
I think it's just going to cut under the head there.
Should I just keep talking? Say we're talking to Joe Bloggs who might have a corporate do coming up or plays dabbles in business house, and they said, Taylor, what's one key hint that you can give me to improve my bowls? The answer, put the little ring on the inside, is gone. We've already said that to people.
Okay, yeah, that's a great start.
What's one key hint that you would give to a person to improve their bowls?
Something I always look for is your middle finger down the running surface of the bowl. I think if you can place your middle finger in that place and the rest can go where it's comfortable, then your bowl's going to roll on a pretty good, surface that's going down. So it's always a nice wee thing to look out for. But at the end of the day, people just want to rock down to the club, have a go, roll it, even if it doesn't feel natural, and just see what happens. And then you can start tweaking things from there.
Cool, thank you. Rob on his forehand side.
These guys, they pick it as soon as it's left the hand, don't they?
Yeah, surprised at going that hand. I mean, it's not a bad option. It's just I think I would be going the other hand. You could roll onto your own shot and you've got the catcher behind. You're not going to drag it back to theirs.
It's turning. Well, he got rid of one.
Well, he did not like that, did he? You nearly
Still
turned
there,
his
mate.
back on it, and then suddenly he thought, oh, I'm a bit wide, but I could do some damage.
Oh no. Oh no, where's the bowl?
Oh no, what's happening?
Where's the bowl?
Oh. I thought he was going to drag it and give it to that big group of grey bowls in the back.
I thought it was a wrong bias for a second, just on the way.
treble.
The way he reacted, but it's okay. It wasn't a wrong bias on television. Just a
Big
just a
chance
bowling
to
he's
back
thinking,
him.
eh?
played.
He's done that twice tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah, just comes
Pushed
out
it
of the
wide
hand.
on the
Funny.
forehand. And
A toucher would be so good for this team right now.
Hit it hard. Yeah, mate. No. Cover these balls here, mate.
I think
Better late than never.
I think Peter wanted the shelf gone. I think that's why he was talking to that bowl. Get rid of a chance of a bit of fortune.
Yup.
Great line for it.
Peter says, "Are you up?" You know that he's not.
Now all you can do is wait here. If you are Peter and Rob.
1, 2, 3. They can get 4 if they move the jack back.
Yeah, just drag that jack back. You may even sit that shot bowl for a couple
Yeah.
if you're a wee bit narrow.
Well, he hasn't turned his back on this one. He's following
This
it
looks
intently.
good by
He
the way that
watches.
he's looking at it.
He's very close.
Holds.
He's very close.
Oh, wow. Gee, that would have been a monstrous end for Adam and Lee.
Happy?
With an inch
Only one
maybe to the right with that shot.
No cigar there.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, that was a close bowl, wasn't it?
It was. I think Peter and Rob can be relieved
Oh, yeah,
because that was a real opportunity there and they left themselves quite vulnerable.
A few people imbibing there, and it's one of the great things about bowling clubs that prices are always very competitive.
Good. Keep on watching.
You can see a replay here. Look how close this was. Lee's asked it to turn, and that's because that was the first bowl that missed wide. So let's watch Lee. If we do see another one, another replay. Oh no. Okay, we'll just imagine what he did.
Why did you be a volley? He's a crippled man, mate. Crippled man. Fancy beating a cripple. This is a crippled man, and they're beating that. Yeah.
Right, who agreed to give these 2 microphones?
What's the matter with
Right, so Rob's finally played his bowl. I think he was just waiting for Peter to finish his little conversation. And that was worth waiting for too. Good shot there.
No messing around with Adam Bailey. Hey,
Nice.
on the mat and away.
Straight into it.
Never wasted at the back.
the new Lynn team, against the new Lynn team, and we beat him on the last game, 15. No, the other guy, 2 brothers. Funny.
Steering it down.
Yeah, good ball, mate.
And wondering why
Oh.
Peter's not taking any notice, but he was always watching.
Good shot. If you've been looking in the background, whoever I'm addressing, the viewers, and you see the Aero Bowls bags in the background, I'm happy to inform you that we've got a Christmas sale going on at the moment on the Bowls New Zealand online shop, and maybe that would be a good idea for a Christmas present. So pop onto the Bowls New Zealand website, and there's a pretty generous Christmas sale going on at the moment, which
Be
you'll
nice
see.
and organised in November.
Yeah, well, essentially
Christmas.
it was Christmas
Yeah,
3
well
months
done,
ago,
Dad.
according to the supermarket. So
Just reach
Straight
it, mate.
after
Touch it again.
Halloween, and it's all go, isn't it?
well and truly Christmas now, but hop onto the Bowls New Zealand online shop, and the discount is applied at the checkout. So
I do
He
love
sat down
Christmas.
there. Did you notice that they had wheels on them or not?
Mate, if you're up,
So I've got
you got
I
beauty.
play
Wheels?
with, I play
Yeah.
with Optimus, and I've got a bowls
Come on.
bag, but I've got to carry it.
Come
now.
on,
I haven't got,
Rob.
hasn't got any wheels, so
is this a
Come
hint
on,
for?
Robbie.
Oh, look at this!
I'll be looking at that
Ah, Robbie.
specials
Great
for
bowl.
Christmas.
I think
Look at that.
wheels are a must-have on a bowls
I think
bag.
it's, yeah, they got wheels there.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a must-have.
They're called the Glide, so I'd hope they've got wheels.
Well, if there's only 3 there tomorrow
it's
or next week, you'll know that.
If it fell down, you would have probably given a shot away. So I was hoping it wouldn't fall down.
I'm quite excited. I've actually got a bowls bag on its way to my house because, yeah, I'm very fortunate Taylor Bowls were able to
So what do you
replace
think?
my
I should
bag
try the
because
bag?
wheel bowls, I I ruined the zip when it had 2 sets in it. They're not really
Oh, no.
made for, carrying around 2 sets the whole time, so.
That's great stuff.
Nothing's made to last, Taylor.
Oh, not when you sort of use it when you probably shouldn't, how it's meant to be designed, but those bags look great on the bank.
So
Nice
Lee's down
size.
Yeah, he's down on his haunches looking at a shot. We talked about that last night a couple of times. Amy McElroy went round and viewed the head from the bowler's end just to get a bit of perspective. We're seeing it from behind now. Peter Shane has already made his mind up. He would have made his mind up on the way down there and knew what he was going to play, and Rob Ashton won't need to say anything to him.
So Peter on the forehand. Plays out of the Carlton Cornwall Club, where he's played for the vast majority of his career, having started in Henderson for his first 5 years.
Oh,
Oh no.
yeah.
I'm down now, see?
Just got the wrong angle of that.
I still got 2 more.
Go.
Righto, Lee, chance to capitalise on a rear error from Peter Shane. Sit that shot bowl, or second shot, you'd be right, not quite.
Only need to touch it now.
We got 1 on.
We're 1 down. If you rest your bowl, you'll get the shot. If you touch the kiddie, you'll get 2.
Nice clear instructions there. Really helps when you're a player on the mat and your teammate gives you the options with confidence, and you can play your own shot with confidence then.
Needs it to hold.
Again, another opportunity here for Adam and Lee with the pocket of bowls behind. Let's see if they can make it work this time.
So movement of the jack.
Yes,
Be handy
or
for
sit
them,
that
eh?
shot bowl.
He's going quite quick here, isn't he? That's quite quick
He's
here.
trying to haul the jack, and he might well have
It's
nailed
close.
it. Yeah, gets it. And which way
Where's
did
the
it go?
jack
It went
gone?
to the right as we look at it. So there's a white bowl out there, and he might well have dropped the shot.
Probably 2 down.
Oh, 2 down. Okay. Oh, yeah. Easy from that angle.
I'll eat my hat if Peter doesn't draw the shot here.
Right. You heard that, didn't you?
I'm regretting it
Yeah.
immediately. No, get the right bias, Peter. Yep, good start. Thank you. This is the most stressed I've been in 3 or 4 weeks.
Oh, we did get a message out to Max, the cameraman, who just sung out to Peter. Don't draw the shot because
Oh no.
He's going to do, you know.
he's done it.
Oh, that's fine though. The hat's
Yeah.
safe. The hat's
Yeah.
safe.
It's a very good reply.
Going to hang out that.
But there's still another bowl, Adam and Lee.
Peter, but not the green.
So if there's 6 bowls that have been played, which there is it worth going the white bowl for 2, Taylor?
Yeah.
I think essentially what is being communicated here.
It's worth going for it if they've got 2 seconds. It's a clear road for it.
7? I don't know what he just said.
They're just trying to work out that they're on the same page.
Go the bowl.
Yep. You play your shot. Yeah,
Say Adam's just being supportive with whatever shot he
You do
wants
you.
to
Yes,
play,
yep,
he will
Yep.
support it.
And then the clap, just go
Yep.
for it, mate. He's driving
right
the shot
idea.
bowl. Or the
Oh,
jack.
found fresh air on that
Yeah,
occasion.
yeah.
So 1 more to Peter and Rob there.
There wouldn't have been many games where the teams have scored 3 ends consecutively. I think with the standard that we've seen, it's something to be proud of for Peter and Rob that they've won 3 ends in a row.
They're just trying to figure out
Oh,
the
yeah.
score.
Robbie, what's the score?
Here we go. So here's a replay of a key moment in that game. Robbie Ashton. Good shot. I think he's happy. Well, he doesn't look happy. He just played a really good bowl.
I think it's one of those good bad bowls. It's almost yes, it's a great shot, but it gives the other team options, and it's a bit of a ledge to use. And in this quality, you back the other teams to be able to, change that.
Yeah, that's right. He wants to know. So,
Travelling nicely. They have been stung a little bit not having back bowls previously, so I feel like it's a good plan to start with, to put one behind.
So 4-0. We only play 5 ends in this format, so it's reasonably important. You'd say, Taylor, that Adam and Lee get some score on this end?
Definitely. Yeah, they'll be aware of that. Was just tracking out there. Needs to come back a little bit further, but great weight.
Interesting. Lee's quite happy to play that backhand.
Mhm.
The others tend to be favouring the 4, or certainly were
Yeah.
early on. And he's picking it, going on that hand, and is getting his green pretty well.
Steering it down.
Could be.
Overcorrection.
High up.
Having a wee check to make sure that he's giving the right information.
One down to that.
well, I'll play it over here. It's
Yeah.
shot anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty much saying, if I hit it, it doesn't make the position any worse, but I have my, I know my line there. I just need to bring it in slightly. Not that much.
Good weight again from Peter Shane. If you look at where it is in relation to the jack,
Yeah.
the speed that he's rolled that down at, it's been perfect.
So crucial here that Lee gets one close.
Well, for both teams, really. This is
Yeah.
just a crucial end in the game in
Wow,
general.
that's
I
right.
mean,
But when
Peter
you're
and
down
Rob
by
have a
4,
chance to
eh?
secure the game,
Yeah.
essentially, and then
That's
Adam
right.
and Lee have a chance to get themselves back into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is a really important end. I'm looking forward to seeing how it pans out with the next 6 bowls.
Beautiful weight with that one if I took a green.
See Chad there in the audience.
Yeah, good to see him down. Again, great to see a good crowd down here tonight. Every Tuesday and Wednesday night from 6:30 p.m. at Royal Oak Bowls. No better place to be.
They've had Twilight bowls on tonight as well, so
Yes.
a lot of new people who are new to bowls have been in, having a roll up behind the big curtain that we've got there, and now they've gone into the clubhouse to watch this, and some of them have come outside. Rob Ashton's last words were, "I'll get it, I'll get that." So here he goes.
Up and narrow.
Oh, he's got 2 more.
Like me, mate. A bit worse.
If you didn't hear Peter, he said, "You're playing like me," and then he waited just enough time. He said, "Oh, but worse."
You know, some people thrive off that. Though.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
Oh, they do. That's
Yeah.
What's this gonna do?
Oh,
Just missing all night, haven't they? There's been a lot of that. Just
yeah. I feel
nearly
like they're
bowls.
giving themselves a good chance, and sometimes it's just the way it goes. But I really don't think they're down and out yet. They score a couple here. They're right back in this game.
Yeah.
How long is it going to hang around for? This bowl needs to stay.
Just struggling to get the line on this end.
Aren't they? That's really scattered.
Fascinating after we've seen ends where we've had multiple bowls just down that centre line.
Adam Bailey here. World Deaf Singles Champion.
Oh, a nudge on that'll give it to him.
Good bowl.
Brings it up for 2, does it?
Oh,
yeah,
he's
maybe
holding
3.
about 20. Slight
Your
exaggeration.
length is very good. Just a green.
It's nice to see those two playing in this Twilight Bowls League. Seen them a bit at the Burnside Under 26 they're quite competitive at that event. Adam's had some good results over the last, couple of years.
What's happened?
That might be the...
Green.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
He's got the grace to grin about it.
Must be out, is it?
You would hope so.
I got nothing.
No, it just gets its shoulder, it's got shoulder, knees, and the back. Then when he needs to take more grip, he throws it to the side.
Right, resetting. He's got a bit of toucher to take off there. Refocus and make this bowl count.
This to make it 4-all, I think.
How huge would that be?
Yeah.
It's a really big opportunity.
Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up.
He's done.
Great bowl.
He's done it.
Yep.
Wow, we start again. One end. This is almost like a
Out of no-
tiebreaker.
I'm gonna
And
call-
I'm saying it because this is like,
Yep.
4-all last end. It all comes down to this one end.
How good? Tiebreaker, yeah, it's fair
Yeah,
enough.
it is like one. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not technically, but
All.
you can get the adrenaline going now, Alex.
All the
Get it.
fours.
One and shootout.
That's great. Peter Shane saying it's a one-end shootout.
It
It's
is.
not wrong. Good stuff. Or maybe it would be ironic if we had a drawn end, wouldn't it? If we had a drawn end, then we played a tie break
Yeah, that
after this.
chances are very low of that
Oh.
happening, but it would be interesting if that.
Picks up respect.
Well, our marker and umpire hasn't had much to do all night, so getting down to measure and then being unable to decide and saying, start again.
So he
You
throws
see, in the umpires' kits in the indoor game, John, where it's the little 24-foot long woolen mats, most umpires have cigarette paper in their kits. And you pass the cigarette paper between the bowl and the jack.
Yep.
If it goes through, there's a gap, and if it doesn't go through, it's touching. And often it comes down to that sort of fine margin, although
Wow.
with less people smoking, thank goodness, it's been sort of harder to find the cigarette papers to,
That's right.
to put in the umpires' kits.
Zigzag.
You know, I always, as a kid, I thought that the guy on the zigzag cigarette papers was Jesus.
Oh, so cool with that moustache, wasn't it? The curl. Yeah,
Can't say I've looked that closely to
You'll have to-
be honest.
People out there now googling zigzag tissue papers.
He's Jesus.
I'm keen to hear what Peter Shane was saying about Rob, because Rob Ashton said, when this event started, that he's had a few issues, back and other blokes' problems. And he said, I don't feel too bad, but sometimes it just flares up. So there we are. Right. Already we've got Alex has had time to have a look on Google for zigzag papers.
Yeah, I stand by.
Gosh.
I stand by my point.
Yep. So here he
Never,
goes.
mate.
Atoning.
Oh, it's just cutting under and going through.
Past the head, which is good, isn't it?
It is.
So it really is, as Peter Shane said, a one-end shootout here, 4-all, playing the fifth and final end of the game between third and fourth at the Royal Oak Bowls Club.
We've had a lot of words
Yes.
tonight.
Still here, mate. Still here.
Possibly reveals a bit of the
Mate,
tension
How
out
far
there.
out is this bowl?
Off. Almost a foot.
No, this one. How far short?
This one here.
Yeah.
He didn't answer, he stepped out, so it's probably 1.5 meters or more,
You
maybe.
can see that.
Yeah, it can help the player
Yes,
on the mat
yeah.
to visualise what's going on and the distances and,
Yep. A lack of danger,
Yep.
Push him up.
What's happening here?
Well, it's down to Peter, I'd say,
Whoa.
because, Rob's just missing his line a wee bit in the last couple of ends.
It's interesting, if we look at this head from Adam and Lee's point of view, usually you don't want short bowls, right? But they're holding the shot. They've got two bowls that are short and right in the eye. Like for Peter to get down, those bowls are right in his eye line.
Yeah.
They're actually not the end of the world in this
No.
particular situation to be short.
Exactly.
All right.
Sometimes they come in handy, But now they'll be looking to, have a couple of bowls near it, maybe behind. Second shot would be very helpful.
Lee's just got to make it awkward for Peter on the forehand now, doesn't he, as well? Because Peter Shane can get round there like he is and draw a shot like he
Rolling
is.
nicely.
That's great. Oh,
Oh, is
tuck
it
up would have
creating
been
a
nice.
target though?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was. I would. Yeah.
Place to sit.
Peter Shane, last night's winner. Winning Piers combination. The OGs, Peter Shane and Rob Ashton. Not
This is
far away.
pretty good.
Not far away.
Wow, for a
Great
first
bowl.
attempt.
Okay, Lee, you know the correction you need. There he goes.
Oh, he's following his bowl already. Knows how important the send is. Wants to be right amongst the action and see what's happening so he knows to play that last bowl with confidence.
Here comes a back toucher from Peter Shane in about 23 seconds.
You're calling it?
Well, he's done this a lot of times in his career under a little bit of pressure, having played a good first bowl.
Is that a sign of liking it?
Look at this.
This looks good.
Oh, yeah, it's starting to arc brilliantly.
is going to
now.
land the
onto
shot.
those. Oh, missed.
Just went a little bit far.
No one's saying anything.
No, it looks like one black bowl there.
Yeah,
Adam and Lee hold on a little bit longer holding the game.
Goodness.
I don't know who's got the shot.
So Adam thinks that it's one to them.
So what do you do here if you're Lee Warburton and you think you're holding one, Taylor?
He's still got the shot.
Well,
What in the match?
Peter's getting very close to just landing those bowls and getting a closer shot. I mean, you either let him play it or you try and get one closer yourself.
Opting for the forehand. So just getting as close as he can, do we think here?
I think so, possibly drawing a toucher.
Yeah. Play Peter's shot.
Yeah.
Just about, eh? Here he goes. Crunch bowls now. Final end. Final bowls of the final end.
Move!
Oh,
They're just getting so involved in the game, you know?
I've often
Yeah.
said we should get a Bowls New Zealand cattle prod. But perhaps we wouldn't be allowed to use them.
It's a shot, is it?
What are they looking at here? Interesting, Lee and Adam having a conversation in the background. It's a bit late.
Yeah.
I think the moment's past,
Yeah.
Dean.
Yeah.
I would play
They'll
this
either
side
play it or
here.
they won't.
Just draw it there.
Yeah, I think they'll do the same. I mean, he's been so close.
and he did say he would play your favourite shot, Alex, the backhand run.
Backhand runner.
If
Oh,
that black
true,
shot wasn't
yeah.
on the road. He said, no, that's on my road now. So I have to go back to where I was. And it's, hey, he's got to draw it dead pretty much, doesn't he? So any movement of the jack will go back to...
Oh, he's on his backhand.
Is he? Wow.
Is he?
Oh, no,
No,
he's
no.
not. No, I've been
So?
excitable. Sorry, it was just the way he was lining up, he was on his backhand. I thought maybe we're going to see it, but no, he's on his forehand side. Tiny correction off his first two bowls.
Looking to draw this dead, Peter
Can
Shane.
he do it?
He's let it go nice.
No, don't.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
That
The
weight was
weight
pretty
was
good, wasn't it?
good.
He would have dragged that jack. He'd gone with it. And so they shake hands in this match between Peter and Rob and Adam and Lee.
What a
And
comeback
what a
from
seesaw
Adam
and
and
battle
Lee.
this was. Adam Bailey and Lee Warburton take third place.
Yes, and congratulations to them. Don't stray too far, though, because we do have a grand final to come a bit later on tonight between Kirsten and Amy and two other
Teo
people.
and Taiki.
Teo and Taiki. So we'll see you very shortly. Welcome back to the Twilight Bowls League, and we've reached the final, the grand final for tonight, Wednesday. Tio and Taiki taking on Kirsten and Amy. I'm looking forward to this game. How are you guys feeling?
I'm excited. They were both playing well.
I reckon this is going to be a great final. They really have gone well, these two teams. See the result there. Peter and Rob losing to Adam and Lee in the third and fourth playoff, and now we have Kirsten Edwards, Team Edwards wearing the black.
Straight into it. Now, I've watched enough of this, but I've never thought about it before. So the way this works is you get 5 ends, and it's turnabout, playing, skip and lead. Do you think the team's sort of spoken about who would be playing the last 3 bowls on the last end? Because you'll be able to work it out, as to who goes
Yeah,
first.
potentially.
Just a curveball there. I hadn't actually I hadn't considered it until just now, but I know in 2-4-2 mix pairs, if it's an odd number of ends, you think about, well, who's going to be playing the last bowls on the last end?
Yeah, well, I guess if you're in a team where there's more of a skip than a lead, you know, you might strategically approach the game in that way.
But when you look at this combination,
They're
these
both quite
combinations,
versatile,
they can both play all the shots.
6 to 1, half dozen the other, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, sometimes it's more about which player you match each player up with as well that can come into it. So we see Kirsten bowling against Taiki.
It's the grand final for night 6 of the Twilight Bowls League, so we're essentially at the halfway point of this event. 3 more weeks of Twilight Bowls on every Tuesday and Wednesday night from 6:30 p.m.
It's nice to have bowls on TV, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just cool to be able to flick over and watch some great bowls and see some familiar faces.
Yeah, it's cool. Primetime TV. Thank you very much.
Yeah, the old girls, I'll say. Lots of sports in New Zealand be sitting there watching this and saying, how did they manage that? So, well done, Bowls New Zealand.
I'll tell you what, it's nice for the players too, because the way that the sport is growing, there's a lot of live streaming, and especially at those major events, it's broadcasted. So it's nice to get used to that feeling of being on the camera, having a microphone, and knowing that there's a lot more people watching than what meets the eye when you're on the green.
Yeah, the visibility, I think, of the sport has sort of increased over the last few years, which has been really cool to see. And easier now with technology, I suppose, to help do that. You have a social media presence, Taylor. You've got an athlete's Facebook page.
I do. I've started it up quite recently, just so that I can post what I'm up to and what's been happening, and some results and different events here and there. So yeah, feel free to search it up and follow along. It'd be nice to have that support.
So they just go to Facebook and type in Taylor, Tayla.
Yep.
So spell it right, Taylor Bruce.
Yeah.
And you'll see the page pop up there. And look forward to following your sporting career over hopefully many more years to come.
Oh, thank you.
So Amy McElroy here on her backhand.
Love to see where this bowl ends up. This should come back nicely on that hand.
And is doing so.
You know, we make one mention of Facebook and John's already, trying to check out if his photo's up there, which it is, You happy with it, John?
Well, I just put a photo of you and me and Alex, which Alistair from the club took, and I said, I'll put it on my Facebook page, and there's, I've got 4 people who like my stuff, I think, but Lisa White's on there and it says, don't bring the rain, that Auckland rain with you down to Carpeting on Friday.
Now, it never rains in Auckland, John?
No.
I know, trust the one time I'm coming up that it'll be raining.
Yeah, I think the forecast is CRAP, really.
Never rains in Auckland and the traffic is perfect, as we see this bowl here from Amy McElroy, slightly overplayed, but not by much.
Has been nice being up here though in Auckland. It's been a little wee while, and It's, you know, Royal Oak, the last time I came here for the Easter Triples event, they didn't have this beautiful facility of the carpet green, and yeah, it's in a really good place, this club. They're passionate volunteers and lots of social bowlers around. I think they'll have a great season ahead.
I got not accosted so much as approached last night by Nigel from Hobsonville.
Yes, yeah.
Nigel Rattray, he was here. In fact, he was a bloke who'd been over at the World Champs and
Cool.
had a photo taken with
Yes.
you. So he had a chat to me afterwards for his club's Facebook page, and I said, I've got to talk to you, mate, because he said community bowls and Twilight bowls is just rocking in Hobsonville, and their membership has grown enormously. So
Good.
and it's all stemming from being a part of community, inviting people along, giving them a good time. And some people will say, I want to play more of this, and they end up playing bowls like that.
Wow.
We got the bowl, but the jack's moved as well, and it's not gone out of bounds.
I think he's 2 down. Isn't
What's happened? What's happened here?
I'm watching
Goodness
Chad's
gracious me.
reaction, the eyes just watching it go from one side to the next.
He needed no jack movement there. He's unlucky, really. An inch away.
Getting the measure out.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
Gosh, it must be close.
the box measure.
Kirsten's got a pretty good eye, so they wouldn't be measuring if it wasn't a tight contest for who has shot.
Taiki was the same. He said, no, I can't pick it.
We've got the bowls shunter in action. And thank you again to the Cambridge Bowling Club for their
Black.
loan of
Yeah.
the shunter.
Black get it, Kirsten and Amy, I think.
Right, let's just look for an indication. May have been 2 there, I think.
2. There we are.
Oh, thank
Yep.
goodness
Thank
for
you, Chad.
Yeah. Yeah, nice one.
Here we go.
Look at this. Got the bowl,
Oh.
and the bowl collected the jack. If he had been wider or narrower, happy
Would have been
days.
perfect.
Yeah,
They would have
yeah.
had, 2 or 3, and instead it made it worse. Oh well, it's just the way the game goes.
Say la vie.
Yeah. Lots of smiles in this final, which is nice to see.
I think they forgot. I think
One
they
bowl.
forgot to put the jack down in the middle of the
Right.
circles. Be what I would suggest happened here.
And I think the bowls that were measured were left behind as well. The shunter had to go back again.
Possibly a key point.
Yep.
Much better timing.
And Kirsten's favourite songs.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on.
she's not on the mat this time, ready to play a crucial bowl. She'll be feeling right at home now.
How good.
Look at a foot tapping away.
Oh, it's a crowd pleaser, this song, isn't it?
So why is this guy the odd person out in this
Without
game?
the sunglasses.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good.
Look, I'm good at spot the difference.
Yeah.
Hey, mate.
Amy looking to just beat that last bowl, see if they can hold shot.
Big breath in, then breathe out and deliver. Very consistent delivery.
She's looking for that
Yeah.
big swing on this hand.
Travelling very nicely.
Yeah.
That's a good bowl.
Good night.
Oh, Kirsten just willing it to sit down the other way, and it just didn't want to play ball, that one.
How often does the bowl sit against the bias?
I know, it's funny, isn't it?
It's only when I want it to sit in. If I want it to sit out, it doesn't do it. Silly game we play sometimes.
It is, and I think that's where you just got to accept that things don't always just go as planned.
But why, Taylor?
Well, it's a game we can never fully master, isn't it? It's nice to see how close you can get to that, but anyone can beat anyone on the day, and you can have a day where you play amazing and the next day is not so flash. So all you can do is train and hope you get as consistent as you can.
It is easy to learn and hard to master.
Yes.
Outdoor bowls.
She quite likes this.
Yeah, nice bowl.
Good shot.
Good grouping.
It's against the bias again. Goodness gracious me.
Oh, there's a bit of like a wee transition there. I felt like I was about to see a replay with the bowl going across the...
Absolutely on purpose that was.
Yeah.
It's a whiz shot. A whiz shot.
Trying a few things out. That's all good.
Lovely little speedy transition. Of course, if you do like the logo that you see on these players' apparel, it's available on the Bowls New Zealand shop, which you can find on the website. What a great shot that was there from there. I believe there's been talk, my understanding is someone may or may not have had it as a tattoo.
Oh,
Which speaks to how cool the logo is.
recently?
I
After
couldn't possibly
seeing it?
talk any further about that, but my understanding is that may or may not have had possibly.
Oh.
Would, if we looked in the next room, would we?
Oh, that's all I'm saying, John. That's all I'm saying. But we can just keep your mind on that because you may see something at some point. Anyway, if you like the logo, Bowls New Zealand online shop.
Yeah.
Kirsten here on her backhand.
Is it on an ankle?
I'm not saying anything more.
We
John.
get no more clues.
Is it?
I'm just gonna I'm going to leave it at that.
I do like it though with the fern and
Yeah.
then the bowls. It's a nice wee logo.
So did she get it done recently?
Oh, let it go, John. He's not going to give us any more information.
That's all I'm saying anyway. And so we've got Taiki here on the backhand.
Looking intently at that. He'll love the line here, but I don't know if he's going to be up. That's all it was. Perfect track.
How good are those catching bowls there, Taylor?
Yeah.
Those back bowls of Kirsten and Amy's. Goodness, as a player, you feel like it's really inviting,
No,
don't you?
and they're the kinds of players that actually can make a shot like that happen. Nice clean check. Small target, but Kirsten can do it. From Stoke Bowling Club and Nelson. They play together a lot.
Steering it down. Steering it down. Needs
That's
it
straight
to
into
hold.
the jack.
I think
This
she's
is
got
so
it. I think
good.
she's got it. What a bowl! What a shot! That is as good as you'll see.
Fantastic.
We knew she could do it.
You said it's such a small target, isn't
Right
it?
there,
But
bro.
Kirsten can do it.
Through those.
3 shots maybe.
Interesting call
Three
going
down,
on that
four down.
forehand. I feel if I was on the mat, I'd feel like there's more chances on that backhand.
You couldn't pay me to play the forehand, but I'm not. I'm also not playing bowls. So.
And we don't know the rank and how he's feeling with it too.
And a second bowl to come.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to be too aggressive just yet if you don't want to be.
Hold.
How good is this?
Needs it to stop now.
That
Good
helps
bowl.
a lot though.
He's cut it right down.
And to commit to that call of the forehand where it probably didn't look as nice.
That's
He's done
trusting
well.
your skip, isn't it? Trusting
Exactly,
the person
yeah.
on the other end. Gosh.
Am I trying to get around the front? Yes, even if you are, Harry, you can whip off those, whip off me.
A few
Well,
throwback songs on from the old DJ.
Yeah. Mark
Yeah.
Oh.
McLeod does a wonderful job of the music, although sometimes denies a music request. Looks at you like you're crazy. How fast is this ball turning back in? Not going to do it. Do you think the way she played that, was it with the intention really of sitting that white bowl 3 or 4 rolls, Taylor?
Yeah,
Or she just-
chances.
Second.
I think they were more looking at their front ones.
But wait up to me. Don't mind if you lose your bow, mate. Keep it straight.
They'll be gutted to only be holding one after that amazing shot and having everything behind, but you know, credit to Taiki for popping that next bowl in and reducing the count. That's what Skip's got to do.
The backhand still looks tempting to me.
No,
Yes,
same.
also.
I'd be
Oh, there we
all
go.
for that.
Yeah.
It's just like,
Just so
looks
open.
really inviting.
It's jack or
So
shot.
many chances on that hand.
Let it go good.
Ooh, I think he likes this.
Yeah, this is
I
very
think he likes
close.
this.
Imagine if he converted this
God.
to a
Close.
score.
He's close.
Oh,
He's
got
got it.
Oh,
What
wow.
a great shot. Great shot. Stays with it.
That's good stuff. Although it was one down to 1 up. So good shot. Great bowl.
Yeah, but he turned like 4 or 5 down to scoring for his team. That's amazing.
We're going to get to watch the magic as it happened in just a few seconds. Here we go. So here's Kirsten's bowl, trailing it back to sit with 5. That's a shot that's played to perfection. Look at the pressure that Taiki and Tio are under, but didn't feel it because he's just gone, boom, check in the ditch. Thank you very much for coming.
Yeah, it just shows why he's a bronze medalist at the Commonwealth Games, doesn't it?
Great end bowls. Can you talk to us, Taylor, a bit about visualisation? Because if we think about those 2 shots that Kirsten and Taiki just played, they will have visualised those shots being played, right? And I know when you talk to, we listen to Peter Ballas talk about the bowl he played to win the World Singles in 90, 80, whenever it was. He says he visualised that bowl. He'd visualised it 1,000, 1,000,000 times and then executed it. Is the same true here? Do you think Kirsten will have visualised that trail shot before and then executes it? How's that work?
It depends. I mean, some people don't like resonate very well with visualization. They can't see it as clearly, and they're more sort of logical. But I personally visualize a lot. I go off my line from just visualizing the bowl and imagining what it's going to do, and I just pick it based on that. So, yeah, I love visualizing. I think it helps my game, and you're right, to prepare for a tournament, just even picturing the green and what the atmosphere might look like and stepping out, then it becomes a little bit more comfortable and familiar when you're actually in that situation.
Yeah, I suppose then no situation is foreign to you. Basically, you've visualised everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Run. Yep. Well done, mate.
My last comment on that before we move on, because it's only 5 ends, is legitimately as a coaching tool, I'd recommend if you have a shot that you're struggling with, it's just as beneficial to visualise playing it perfectly as it is to go and practice it. If your forehand draw shot is average and you're a club bowler and think, I can never draw a shot on my forehand, just visualise playing a perfect bowl on your forehand after you've read a book before you go to sleep at night. Just visualise playing that perfect bowl, because then you've felt what it's like to do that without having to go out onto the bowling.
Even sometimes, sounds a bit lame, but putting your phone camera on the end of the rink during a practice or something, and then you can actually go back and watch a really good bowl or two and just see that evidence of yourself and see how the line reacts and what it looks like, especially for drive shots. You see actually how much they turn. Sometimes can help your game too.
That side, eh?
Gentle.
Oh, there's panic
No, this
stations.
is all good.
We're
On.
Oh,
I nearly ate my words there.
Well, these are all questions I'll be asking you on Friday.
Oh, cool.
have you been writing them down, John?
No, I just don't remember them. What's your name again?
Here comes a yeet from Kirsten Edwards on the backhand.
She fires these in
Needs
well.
it to hold. Not going to be.
The mental side of bowls at the top classes
Yes.
can give you the edge, can't it?
Oh, 100%. And luckily in the Blackjack squad we have access to John Quinn, or Quinny as we call him. He's just brilliant to work with, and he's based in Christchurch, so I've had a few sessions with him over the years, because it is such a huge part of our game, and I wouldn't have had the success I've had without focusing on that side of it and working on it.
So Tio and Taiki had a forgettable debut.
We're at the front covered already.
Their first, their first night. This is their second night of Twilight Bowls. They find themselves in the final. 1-2 down on the card, holding 2 on the head.
Yeah, making Kirsten and Amy play the shots and drive their shots off the head.
Possible to get rid of both the white bowls here.
It is.
Gets the white one. She's close here. Needs it to
It's just
One on the
holding.
tee, bro.
2 more ghosts though.
legitimately, you get the shortest white bowl, they'll both split away. Could be no jack movement if it's got absolutely perfect.
Yeah, I just love the way these two combinations play. Lots of laughing and
Great stuff, eh?
Tio there, just big grin on his face. Taiki said, put it on the 2, meaning the 2 metre mark, because if the end is killed and Jack gets spotted, have another go.
Any connection here?
This is where it helps to have a very versatile team.
Yeah.
Players that can play all the shots at any time.
Close here. Square and
get that
follow,
one
square
out.
and follow.
Well done. Brilliant.
Awesome.
That's a great shot. What a bowl that was. In the area.
Got one. Yeah, still got one.
What do you
I
want?
can't see the jack from here.
Must look niggly from the mat.
Yeah.
There's a shot there.
It's been a good game of bowls, hasn't it?
It has. I'm enjoying it so far. Hopefully everyone at home's enjoying it too, and thanks for tuning in.
How's your weight,
He
Tio?
gets right there. He's pretty good. He's pretty
Such
good.
a good effort. This has
buddy.
got to count.
Wow.
Hit the white bowl.
Centre white.
There's a plant.
Yeah, there is a
Go
plant.
quick again. Get that straight through there.
Yeah, a planty thing.
I wanted that front one. Yeah, you want this one? You can get your bolt off that too.
Planty thing being the technical term. So we just hear some noise around the venue.
The jack behind that one, or is it the front one? The jack's here.
Just clarifying all the information she needs so that she can commit to the shot.
Yeah, great stuff. I'm so excited to see this bowl.
Same.
Get the plant.
I'm just going to do a
Cameraman's
commercial
quick.
break now. Here we go.
Not the time, John.
See
shot.
what it's doing.
Oh, I wanted it needs to turn.
No flicks.
Oh, I wanted to see that. I reckon would have got rid of almost both the white bowls, but not to be. So 2 there to Tio and Taiki on end 3 of the grand final.
Only 1 point in the score at the moment with 2 ends to go. Exciting stuff. That's what we came to see. Nice
Yeah.
close game.
I don't think Tio was all that confident in playing the backhand either. You know, after he said, I think he was saying, I didn't expect it to draw in like that on that hand.
Played
He
it
played
well.
a perfect shot, didn't he?
The bowl's shunter, John. I'm not sure. I still haven't found a name that I really like.
Like you really resonate with, you know.
Yeah.
Clicks. Yeah, I feel like we're trying to
Retriever,
make
shunt.
something happen at this
Yeah.
stage. It's just
Yeah.
not clicking.
No.
It'll come. We'll you'll figure it out over the weeks. Probably the last end of the last game, you'll figure it out.
I've got a name, and then that's when we'll cut to a
Yeah.
commercial break.
Yeah. And the winner is
3-2. Penultimate end. Big breath in.
So what's next for you, Alex? Anything exciting on the cards with any events coming up or any bowls yourself?
Good question. Bits and pieces. I'm dabbling a little bit in outdoor bowls this year, Taylor. So
Cool.
there's the Auckland Centre Piers coming up in a few weeks. So I'm going to try and remember that the bias is on the right side, the little thing on the inside for that event. And then, of course, in the sort of the distance, we have the nationals, the singles and pairs is the next big thing for Bowls New Zealand. Entries for that don't close for a while yet, so if you're listening and you think, I want to get an entry in, still plenty of time, but just hop on to Bowls Hub or the Bowls New Zealand website to put that in, and it'll be in Christchurch. So
Woohoo.
really looking forward to that, and hoping, well, last time we had a singles and pairs, it's fair to say that I expected to see an arc go drifting by with all the animals 2 by 2 on it.
that's right,
So
yeah.
hoping for slightly better weather than that.
I must say Christchurch is a good venue for nationals. It might sound biased because I'm born and bred there, but it is so good.
Yeah, bro.
Easy to get around, great greens, good people.
Good sales pitch. That's good. Yeah.
Well, it comes from the heart.
Yeah, good greens, that's right. And plenty of accommodation there. Bowlers enjoy going to Christchurch. And it can get blisteringly hot down there too, eh?
Oh yeah, you know, it's the same as anywhere though. There's always going to be some challenging conditions, and that's all part of getting through those events, and makes the wins even more special if you can just take on the extra challenges along the way.
The fours and mixed pairs are in Taranaki.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to that.
Yes.
That'll be good.
Oh yeah. Again, great greens.
Nice part of the country to go and
Yeah.
visit.
So one on the crossover here to Teo and Taiki. Leading this final 3-2. Got one more end to go, so there's not that many bowls left. 18 bowls to go. Before we're back next week from 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. You can see the class of this man here in this final. You can see how he's won his bronze medal at
as he
Commonwealth Games.
wipes off
skipping the
toucher
pairs.
from his bowl.
What clubs he play for this week?
Great question.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah.
Theo's out of Bridge Park.
Yeah.
Taiki's constantly come to New Zealand.
Tracks go by.
See if she can draw a really nice shot here, and then they can go 3-all into the last end. And we could have another all-square game.
Yeah.
That could be exciting.
We flick here.
Oh, yep, very
Oh,
nice.
good bowl. Great shot. High standard here in this
Stay
grand
there.
final of the
Reaching.
Twilight Bowls
Don't be
League.
short. Replace the bowl and move the jack back.
Another nice shot on here for Taiki.
Level.
Plays the same, doesn't he?
Yeah. It's always nice when you're a skip and you can just afford like that little bit of weight over not having to play the perfect shot.
Steering it down. If he gets past the front
Right.
bowl, he's
Still in
close.
the area.
Jack.
Oh,
So
very
good.
good.
Oh, gee.
Slice of
One
heaven.
to them.
Got it back.
That's all he needed to do.
Absolute slice of heaven there. Right in the area. He was within,
He was.
half a bowl of the target, wasn't he?
Another similar shot from Kirsten to play, so hopefully it'll change again. It's nice when it keeps moving and
Yeah.
changing.
Seeing the jack often be moved off the sticker.
Close.
Oh, keep off.
Little
It's gonna
straightener.
hold.
Here's a little straightener. Great
Yeah.
bowl. What a
Yeah.
shot.
It was always there. One of the options that was there, eh?
So the bowl, the head changes again.
Forcing Teo and Taiki to pull out another fantastic shot to try and score this end.
You can use those. Yeah.
Just getting it clear in their mind what they want to be playing here.
Where's the
Goes
jack?
bad, too bad.
See, is it?
1 o'clock on your
Okay,
screen past
right.
the second black.
A few nods in the crowd.
Agreeing with the shot
Yeah.
selection.
Bet a few of them wish they could get out there and play it themselves. It's always the way when you're sitting on the sideline.
Taking his time.
All lined up.
Came out very good. Steering after it. If he clears the front, he's close. He's close. He's close.
It's all good.
Oh. That's a good bowl, isn't it? Lovely weight he played that with.
Yeah.
Beatles going on in the background here. They've got a new song. Have you heard their new song, John? Beatles
Have,
song?
yep.
Beautiful. It's very impressive.
New album we've got out.
Oh.
What is it? Do you
Just
call it an album these days?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yep.
I don't know.
It's just not in like the physical form. Quite
No,
the
no,
same.
that's right.
You're long gone are the days where you go and buy like a single
Yeah.
of just the one song and like a
45,
bonus
yeah.
track.
Look at that now. Looking at that head photo, anyone interested in bowls, you can see the different permutations. Hey, what can happen if that jack gets moved? It could go to the black, or it could go to the white.
It's a lot to think about.
Chances for both teams here.
It's a strategic game.
Oh, that's not a happy face. That's not a happy face at all. Just wheeling it back in.
They would have been hoping to possibly make most of those bowls sitting behind there.
So, penultimate end. 1 to Kirsten and Amy.
All square again. How good. Let's see who rises to the pressure of the match.
Here we get to see a replay of some of the great bowls from that end. Up and over. Perfect weight there from Kirsten Edwards. Good to see the sportsmanship there from Taiki as well. It's been played in really good spirit.
Well, you know, it's a great bowl. It's nice to acknowledge that, even if it's from your opposition.
Big applause for Ben taking the bowls down. I'm just thinking maybe we should name it something like Ben's baby, or this is Ben's baby. Ben's bowl.
There's got to be a pun.
Ben's bulldozer.
There's got to be a pun there somewhere.
Gosh.
Ben. I'll come back to you on that one.
He takes the bowls down, so we can just say bend down.
Bend down. That works.
Don't be stupid. It must be getting late.
Is that if he?
No one's been drinking.
Is that if he falls over?
So, yeah.
Last end. Last end. Oh gosh. Here we go. Opening here for Taiki. Brings it inside the circle.
Great start.
Beauty.
Great shot.
Yeah.
3 apiece after 4 ends. Doesn't get tighter than this. A great 3 weeks. First 3 weeks of the Twilight Bowls League. Really enjoyed being able to bring this coverage to you. 8 different pairs combinations.
Yeah, and all those pairs just showing how versatile the game is, and all the different types of people that can play this game and are capable of playing great bowls. It's been a pleasure to be here with you both.
Thank you for joining us, Taylor. It's been a pleasure to have you in the commentary booth. It's nice to have someone who knows what they're talking about, isn't it, John?
I agree, yeah. Alex and I talked about this last night. Wasn't it nice to have someone who knew what they were talking about?
Usually there's just a vacuum.
And I thought he was congratulating me, but in fact he was talking about you, Taylor.
Still more to learn though, you know. It's just so much to this game.
And it's different watching it than playing it, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's
Appreciate
nice
such
to watch though. I fell in love with the game watching the watching the sport, and it's quite nice to just come here without my bowls.
I can try, but I don't know if it's going to turn enough.
So just figuring out what to do
Almost
here.
arrived to it.
Yeah, just arrived to it.
Such experienced bowlers, aren't they, Kirsten and Amy?
Yeah, able to read the rink and choose the shot that's going to suit it best.
Just having a wee look at that jack or the
She
shot.
clears the front, she's got it. If she clears the front, she's got it. She's got it. She doesn't. She doesn't.
Oh, land the second shot, still really helpful though.
I thought she had that absolutely perfect.
Change that and draw one here, mate.
I mean, she couldn't have done much more, right?
Yeah, and it's making it easier for Amy, and that's a huge part of the game. Making it better for the person that plays after you.
Oh, I think I'm there.
When this quality of player says that, it's normally pretty accurate. I'm not there. But that's probably not too bad with that shot that when Amy can still get round that. Not with the same weight perhaps that Kirsten played. We'll see what they do. 3 all playing the last. This is the final. And the final match of the 3rd week of our Twilight Bowls.
Under big pressure here. So is it a backhand shot to the left, do you think, Taylor? Or are you trying to draw the jack past on the right-hand side as you see it?
I think it depends on what side of the rink they're favouring. They seem to be going more towards that forehand side, so I'd say she'll be playing very similar to what Kirsten just attempted.
That last bowl of Taiki's, which was short, looked to be in a really awkward position.
Yeah, just when Kirsten had cleared it too.
She's close.
Such a close shot here, come
She's
on.
close.
Oh,
Oh,
Gee, that was
and half a
great
bowl.
attempt.
Just see in the background there to the left next to the score tick, Phil Hulia, who's the president of Bowls New Zealand, a proponent of para bowls and Bowls Aotearoa. Good to see him coming along to watch the Twilight Bowls League.
another quite involved family with Kaylin's son plays as well, and plays very well.
Really good player.
Yeah, like a natural at the game. Well, that sort of blocked up the hand
Another
a little
block.
bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to see aggression here, are we, Taylor?
Well, enough weight to get under the front one, I think. Tio and Taiki, they're all smiles, just happy to hold on to their shot for now, I think.
And cross all your fingers.
I don't think they've deliberately been short, but it's worked in their favour.
And they have last bowl, which is quite a good advantage here.
Gets that bowl square, it's perfect.
Wow.
Oh, can you
Very
imagine?
good bowl.
Imagine.
Say, man, bro, beat that ball.
I honestly thought she just about counted one of the bowls about 20 metres into the head to replace
I
the
know.
shot bowl.
And it was actually quite well done, and now it looks even harder. This looks good.
Balls, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, well done.
Thoughts?
Oh, it just looks so niggly. They might have to switch over back to the forehand,
Looks
you
like
know.
it, doesn't it? That's a
Trust
fair
that it
shot.
gets down.
Last bowl. Oh, I don't know. Just about have to draw it on the forehand, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless they want to like just go straight up to the front bowls and just see what happens. But
We did see ultimately Amy was actually unlucky in moving that white bowl one to the right
Yeah.
as we see it.
yeah, I think I'd come down on the forehand.
You really want to make Tio and Taiki play the last bowl to win the game, don't you?
Yes.
Put that sort of pressure on them.
Oh, yep, she's on the forehand. Glad we're all on the same page.
Good start.
So it's either jack or shot.
Oh, maybe.
Quite happy.
We
She's very
smile.
close.
She's close.
She's very
Distance
close
looking.
here. Needs it to bite. Needs it to bite. It's not going to let
Oh,
go.
some great bowls here tonight. Shake hands, these two high-quality teams, Tio and Taiki and Kirsten and Amy. They've played out a blinder for us and for your entertainment here at Royal Oak. It is Tio and Taiki winning this particular event on week 3 of Twilight Bowls.
Yes, great stuff. Thank you, John. And before we finish up, thank you, Taylor, for joining us in the commentary booth for this week, and John as well, because
I'm away next
you're
week.
away for a bit. So thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to have you. And let's just have a look and see what's coming up next Tuesday and Wednesday. So we've got Kirsten Edwards and Amy McElroy taking on Dave and Logan Clark, father and son combination. And then Morris Symes and Briar Atkinson take on whoever they were taking on.
Yes.
Oh, no, we've
It's
had
all
a change.
different. Okay, we've got Millie and Chad, taking on Dave. Oh, this is the Wednesday, you see, because it goes to the next one.
Of course.
Didn't read it quickly enough.
Yep.
Millie and Chad on the Wednesday taking on Dave and Logan Clark again, and then Tio and Taiki taking on Terry and Jenny. So just more great bowls to watch next Tuesday and Wednesday from 6:30 p.m. Check your Sky Guide to see where it is. And if you are in the Auckland region, please feel free to come down to Royal Oak Bowls. They've got a wonderful menu and a good bar. So until then, we'll see you.
Thanks for tuning in. Bye.